Hello and welcome sports fans to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I am Joseph Brett with Kobe Cummings coming to you live from Anhorn Field, the home of the Crater Comets, where we are covering the Crater Baseball Tournament. Out here, South Medford taking on Willamette this afternoon in a non-league matchup. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. We are pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. Joe Brett is the executive producer for today's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, search Table Rock Sports and click on the red subscribe button. So South Medford taking on Willamette this afternoon. South Medford comes in with an overall record of 1 win, no losses. They're the 7th ranked team in the state in the 6A. On the other side, Willamette comes in 1-1 overall on the season. They're the number 9 ranked team in the 5A. They come out of the Midwestern League. South Medford out of the Southwest Conference. First pitch is a ball. Carson Joe on the mound for the Panthers this afternoon. Leading things off for Willamette is Dylan Butler. Butler with a single just past the second baseman. And the leadoff batter is on first base for Willamette. A beautiful afternoon out here in Central Point, Oregon for some high school baseball. The weather can't get any better than this for the end of March. Batter shows bunt. Throw down to first base to try to get the runner. Mishandled by South Medford first baseman Tanner Douglas. And the runner will advance to second on the air. Hitting in the 2-hole this afternoon for the Willamette Wolverines is number 3, Blake Stavros. One ball, one strike to Stavros, and he looks at ball 2, high and inside. Good off-speed pitch there from Carson Joe. Count now at 2-2 for Stavros. He hits the ball to the third baseman. They look the runner back at second. Look at Stavros at first for the first out of the game. One out for the Wolverines with a runner on second. It'll bring to the plate Caden Sando. Sando swings on the first pitch, ground ball to the first baseman. And Tanner Douglas will keep it himself for the second out of the inning. Hitting in the cleanup spot this afternoon for Willamette will be Griffin Bushnell. Go a little tighter on pitcher batter. Go right, so like you want to, right in there. That way they get a better shot of the pitch coming in. A hard hit ball goes into the outfield. A run will cross for Willamette. And Griffin Bushnell has himself an RBI. And Willamette strikes first. Hitting in the 5-hole for Willamette is Ryan Prescott. Prescott up with 2 outs and a runner on first. Looks at strike one. The count now at 1-1. Prescott, hard hit ball to the left fielder. It's going to drop for a base hit. Willamette now with runners on first and second. After the Prescott single, it's Caden Koffler with the soft base hit. Little Texas leaguer there for Koffler. And another run will cross for the Wolverines. Now with runners on the corners, 2 outs. And coming to the plate, hitting in the 7th spot this afternoon, it's Blake Stavaros. I apologize earlier. Hitting in the 2-hole. It was Noah Cox, not Stavros. Stavros now at the plate for Willamette. Swing and a miss for strike one. And the count now 1-1. 2 outs and runners on the corners for the Wolverines. Carson Joe gets that one by Stavros for strike 2. A hanging off-speed pitch there. Good job by Stavros to stay with it. Fouls it off down the right field line to stay alive. Runner goes, hard hit ball to straightaway center field, and it'll be taken care of for the third out of the top half of the first inning. The Wolverines able to get 2 across. They leave 2 stranded. You are listening to South Medford Panther Baseball on TableRockSports.net. Back after this quick commercial break.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Time is a good time to plan your funeral, except at the time of the funeral. At Conger Morris, we know that there are so many advantages to planning ahead. It eases the burden on our family. Always be there.
Welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. South Medford coming to the plate for the first time this afternoon. Already trailing by 2. Willamette able to pick up 2 runs in the top of half of the first inning. See if the Panthers can do the same. Leading things off for South Medford, Cameron Sewell. Sewell looks at ball 1. Hanging off-speed pitch there. Driven down the right field line. Is foul for the first strike to Cameron Sewell. On the mound this afternoon for Willamette, is Austin Stavros. Sewell with a high fly ball. The sun got in the eyes of the left fielder. Good hustle from Cameron to get to second base. And a leadoff double by air for the Panthers. Hitting in the 2-hole this afternoon for South, it's Tanner Douglas. The first pitch outside for a ball to Douglas. Another one hanging, just misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to Tanner Douglas. Runner on second base for the Panthers. It's the leadoff Cameron Sewell. Douglas looks at ball 3. A hard hit ball to the right fielder. They're going to hold Sewell at third base. Good job by Willamette's right fielder to get it in quickly, as that could have easily been a run for the Panthers, but they'll have runners on the corner. On the corners, no outs. And coming to the plate for South Medford is Carson Joe. Joe with runners on the corners. Looks at ball 1. Another hanging off-speed pitch, and Joe is able to squeeze it past the shortstop, and a run will cross for the Panthers as the leadoff Cameron Sewell scores. Runners now on first and second for South Medford, no outs, and coming to the plate hitting cleanup is Elijah Havey. Javi hits a hard one to the third baseman. They'll get Douglas running from second to third. He had no chance but to run into that one. One away now for the Panthers. runner advanced from second to third. A little confusion if the pitcher made the right move to step off and get him. Appears they might have called a balk. The umpires are going to confer, and we'll have an answer for you momentarily. As it stands, runners on second and third for South Medford. They're going to leave the runners as they be, and Stavros will be called for the balk. Caleb Long now at the plate for the Panthers. Long hitting in the 5 spot this afternoon. He looks at ball 1. Long looks at ball 2 in the dirt. Two balls, no strikes now to Caleb Long, who has 2 runners in scoring position at second and third. Long looks at ball 3. Throw down to third base to try to get Carson Joe. Not in time. Joe back safely. And now 3 balls, no strikes to Long. Long looks at that one for strike 1. Now 3-1. Long a little early on that one there. Gets a piece of it and drives it to the Willamette dugout. And now a full count to Caleb Long with 2 runners in scoring position. The wind blowing in slightly from left to right. Long swings at this one down in the dirt. He'll hustle on down to first, but not in time. So now with 2 outs and 2 runners on, South Medford will bring Kyle Cope to the plate, hitting in the 6 hole. Cope looks at that one for ball 1. This one high and inside for ball 2. And Kyle Cope gonna take the walk on down to first base as he looked at all 4 pitches. Now hitting in the 7 hole for the Panthers is Jake Mason, with the bases loaded and 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. Mason looks at ball 1. That one in there for a strike from Stavros. Stavros leaves that one high for ball 2. Gets that one across the strike zone. Now 2-2 to Jake Mason. Mason swings on this one. Foul ball back to the backstop. It stays alive. And that one outside. I guess that was ball 4. I must have missed the first pitch there. The scoreboard had it at 2-2 as well. And a run will cross for the Panthers. It's now 2-2. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, base is now loaded for the Panthers. At the plate, hitting in the 8 hole this afternoon, it's Tristan Malari. Malari looks at that one for a ball. This one down for a ball as well. Shawnee, when you walked him just now, did a run cross? Yeah. So I'm looking at the scoreboard here, but I believe I was right that a run did cross. This one a hard hit ball to the second baseman. Fobbles it, gathers, and throws him out at first. And I believe it is 2-2 here as we head to the top half of the second inning. You're listening to South Medford Panthers baseball on TableRockSports.net.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net, where we head to the top half of the second inning. And South Medford able to get 2 across in the bottom of the first to tie things up at 2. At the plate now for Willamette. It is Travis Grantham. Grantham hitting in the 7 hole this afternoon for the Wolverines. Foul ball directly over our heads here. And there's 1 ball and 2 strikes to Grantham. Neither pitcher with a strikeout yet until that one there. Carson Joe with the heater gets Grantham to go down looking for the first out of the 2nd inning. Now at the plate for Willamette is Tyson Rather. Rather hitting in the 8 hole this afternoon. And Carson Joe with back-to-back strikeouts for the Panthers. Hitting in the 9 hole this afternoon for Willamette, it'll be, back to the top of the lineup for Willamette, it's Dylan Butler. Butler with a high pop fly to dead center. And it'll be caught for the 3rd out. As we head to the bottom half of the 2nd, still tied at 2. You're listening to Panthers Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
Even a few days to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
It's Ram Truck Month going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L 4x4s or test drive a new 2022 Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. During Ram Truck Month, you'll save big on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Hitting in the 9 hole for South Medford, leading things off here in the bottom half of the 2nd inning will be Gannon Jones. Jones with a foul ball down the 3rd baseline there. That one a strike called, and Jones will go down looking for the Panthers. And back to the top of the lineup for South Medford, the leadoff, Cameron Sewell, at the plate now. A hard hit ball there, just foul. Goes out of play just before first base. And a 4-pitch walk for Sewell. And the Panthers have a runner on with one away here in the bottom of the second. It'll bring to the plate Tanner Douglas. Douglas, a hard hit ball to the second baseman. Chance for the double play. They're not going to get him at first. The ball gets away. Good job by Willamette's catcher to follow that one down the first baseline. Prevented Douglas from making it all the way to third base. And there'll be 2 away for the Panthers and a runner on second. And that'll bring to the plate this afternoon's pitcher, Carson Joe. Joe swinging at the first pitch. Hits it to the third baseman. And we'll get Sewell running to third, tagged out for the third out of the inning. We head to the top half of the third. It's still 2-2. You are listening to Panthers Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back. 2-2 as we head to the top half of the third inning. Folks, today's action is brought to you by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. The spring and summer recreation guide is available with sports leagues and activities to sign up for now. Visit playmedford.com or call 774-2400 to learn more. Noah Cox at the plate for Willamette. Fouls this one off down the first baseline. No balls and a strike. Looks at that one for a ball. Cox fouls that one off as well. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Reaching for that one, he hits it to center field, and it's going to be caught for the first out of the top of the third inning. Joe with a first pitch strike there to Caden Sando. Joe's second pitch is down for a ball, and the count now 1-1. This one low in the zone, but called for a strike. Sando fouls that one back into the screen, stays alive. Hard hit ball to the shortstop. The throw to first is going to be in time. And 2 away now for Willamette. At the plate now is Griffin Bushnell. And a 4-pitch walk to Griffin Bushnell will bring Ryan Prescott to the plate for Willamette. This one down in the dirt. A good stop by Catch to keep it in front of him and keep the runner at first base. Swing and a miss from Ryan Prescott. This one fouled off. And Joe gets Prescott for the third out and his third strikeout of the game. We head to the bottom half of the third inning. It's still 2-2 here at Anhorn Park. We're at the Crater Baseball Tournament here in Central Point, Oregon. You are listening to Panther Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. A 2-2 ball game here as we head to the bottom half of the third inning. South Medford's Elijah Havey at the plate to lead things off for the Panthers. He'll take the first pitch for a strike. One ball and one strike to Havey. This one off-speed pitch in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Havey with a shot over the third baseman's head down the line. He's going to round first, but he'll hold up there. And a leadoff single for the Panthers. Coming to the plate now for South Medford is Caleb Long. Good off-speed pitch from Austin Stavros. Shows bunt, but pulls it back. It is Caleb Long. He looks at a ball there. Long fouls this one off down the first baseline. Now a ball and 2 strikes to Caleb Long. And Long will go down looking. It's Stavros' second K of the afternoon. Now coming to the plate for the Panthers, it's Cameron Sewell. Sewell looks at a really good off-speed pitch from Stavros. That one froze him there. A lot of break on Stavros' off-speed pitch. A throw back to first base, not in time. Excuse me, it's Kyle Cope at the plate now for the Panthers. I'm looking at the wrong numbers for a moment. One hitter, not the leadoff hitter at the plate. My apologies. Cope now, no balls and 2 strikes. Now 1 ball and 2 strikes to Cope. This one's going to be in the dirt. The runner goes. He's going to be safe at second. Cope looks at that one just inside, and it's now a full count to Kyle Cope. Runner on second. Hanging off-speed pitch, a dribbler to the third baseman. The ball gets away on the throw to third. And South Medford now has the lead, 3-2 over the Willamette Wolverines. At the plate now for the Panthers is Jake Mason. Mason with a shot to right field, and he'll have himself a single. Now at the plate for South Medford, Tristan Malari. The runner goes, and he's going to be safe. So a runner in scoring position for the Panthers. Hard hit ball to the shortstop. He'll handle it. The throw is in time, and that'll do it for the third out. But not before South Medford is able to get one run across and retake the lead for the first time this game. They lead 3-2 over the Willamette Wolverines. You're listening to Panthers Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
And memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
At the plate now for Willamette. It's Caden Koffler. Koffler swings and fouls that one away. 1-1 now. And Koffler's going to get hit by the pitch. Koffler looks at that one for a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike here in the top half of the 4th inning. And Koffler's going to look at ball 4 and march on down to first base. And Koffler's going to get himself a courtesy runner. Not able to hold that one up there. Called strike 2. It's, I believe, Blake Stavaros at the plate. Numbers are a little backwards on the scorecard and the roster sheets here. If I look at the wrong one at the wrong time, I'm going to have the wrong number for who's at bat. Some shared numbers on this Wolverines baseball team. This one low for a ball. A hard hit ball to the shortstop. Throw to first is in time. And Stavros will be retired. 1 out away now here in the top of the 4th. Willamette knocking on the door with a runner at third. Good stop there by the catch. That one got by. A run would have scored. A lot of room back here behind him for that ball to travel if it gets by. Showing bunt. He's going to foul this one off. Grantham at the plate for Willamette. He has 2 balls and a strike against him. Grantham 2-2, fouls this one back out of play. Stays alive with a runner on third. Willamette trying to tie the ball game back up at 3. And a great pitch there from Carson Joe. Gets Grantham to go down looking, and that'll be Joe's 4th strikeout of the afternoon. That'll bring to the plate for Willamette, Tyson Rather. First pitch from Joe is a ball. This one popped up. Looks like it's going to get out of play. Third baseman had a chance at it. That was Caleb Long over there at third. Almost makes the grab and gets South Medford out of the inning. 2 away, runner on third at the plate for Willamette is Tyson Rather. Rather hits a good ball to left field. A diving catch is going to be made by the left fielder to prevent the run from scoring, and South Medford will hold on to the lead as we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And South Medford still with the lead. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. You're listening to Panthers Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
At the plate for the Panthers, leading off the bottom half of the 4th inning, it is Gannon Jones. Gannon with a hard shot to left field. It's going to go over the left fielder's head. He rounds second, rounds first, heads to second, and he'll be in with a stand-up leadoff double to open things up here in the bottom half of the fourth, with his team leading 3-2. They're going to try to build on that lead here in the fourth inning. Coming to the plate now for South Medford, it is Cameron Sewell. Back to the top of the order for the Panthers. No outs and a runner on second after the leadoff double. Coach coming out to have a quick chat with his pitcher. Sure, they're going to leave him in the ball game. Folks, it's our sponsors who make this live high school athletic action available for you, including our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler. Visit lithiasuperstore.com to find your next ride. Also, thank you to our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, with 7 locations to serve you. Sewell at the plate for the Panthers. Looks at ball one in the dirt. A hard ground ball to the first baseman. He'll handle it and step on the bag for the first out, but not before the runner advances over to third. And now South Medford knocking on the door as well with 1 out here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Folks, today's game is brought to you by our regional sponsors, including Sherm's Thunderbird, Food for Less, John L. Scott Real Estate, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Great partners in keeping high school athletics streaming for you. First pitch down in the dirt. Good job by Caden Koffler to stop that one for Willamette. At the plate now for the Panthers, it's Tanner Douglas. Douglas hits one to the second baseman. They get him at first, but not before the run is able to cross for the Panthers. They now have a 2-run lead, 4-2 over the Wolverines. At the plate now for South Medford, it's the pitcher, Carson Joe. Nobody on with 2 away here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Joe looks at ball 1. Joe with a hard ground ball to the shortstop. That throw looks like it's not going to be in time. It gets away from the first baseman. Joe rounds and heads to second. And he's going to stand up with a single and a double on the air. Following Joe will be Elijah Havey. Two away here in the bottom of the fourth. A runner now on second base for the Panthers. Good off-speed pitch there. Breaking away at the knees for Stavros. Another one leaves it hanging. Ground ball to the shortstop. The throw to first is in time, and that'll do it for the fourth inning. We'll head to the top of the fifth. South Medford leaves one stranded, but gets one across. They now lead by 2. It's 4-2. You're listening to Panther Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
See it on national TV all the time. They tell us that funerals can average between 7,000 and 10,000. There.
The Start Something New sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great selection of new Jeep Grand Cherokee L4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back 3-peat Truck of the Year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get a Start Something New deal on every new vehicle in stock, only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Welcome back. We head to the top half of the fifth inning here. South Medford with a 2-run lead, showing bunt and taking strike 1 for the Wolverines. Is Griffin Bushnell. That one from Joe is low and outside. Count now 1-1. Hard hit ball up the middle, and it'll be a leadoff single. Excuse me, that was Dylan Butler. So Butler will have a leadoff single for Willamette here in the top of the fifth. Coming to the plate now for the Wolverines, it's Noah Cox. They get the runner in the pickle. Good pickoff move from Joe. And he'll be out. Trying to steal was Butler. So South Medford gets Butler out. Trying to steal after the leadoff single. And now nobody on for the Wolverines. The walk from Noah Cox will put a runner back on first base for Willamette. A hard hit ball here. It's deep. It looks deep enough, and it is. It's a 2-run shot from Caden Sando for the Wolverines. And we are now all tied up at 4 apiece here in the top of the 5th. Sando hit that one about 360. A good shot there from the left-hander as he put that one deep in to the right center gap. One of the first mistakes that Joe has made all afternoon. And just a good piece of hitting from Sando. They haven't really been able to touch Joe's fastball all afternoon. And he left that one belt high. And Sando let it rip. This one gets by the catcher. Count now 1-1. To Griffin Bushnell. Bushnell hits this one high to right field, tracking it and making the catch is Tristan Malari. So now 2 away for the Wolverines. And coming to the plate is Ryan Prescott. Prescott looks at strike 1 from Carson Joe. And this fastball down in the dirt. A hard hit ball to the second baseman. It'll be grabbed for an out. And that'll do it for the top half of the 5th. The Wolverines able to get 2 more to cross on the big bomb from Caden Sando. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-4. You're listening to Panthers Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team. I just want to play. But not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Leading things off for the Panthers here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. It is Caleb Long. Long he's going to get hit by the pitch, and he'll get the free walk down to first base. That'll bring to the plate now for South Medford, the 6-hitter, Kyle Cope. Cope, a pitcher for the South Medford team, also plays center field. Two balls and a strike to Kyle Cope with a runner on second base for the Panthers. And Cope will get hit it well, and it's back-to-back hit by pitch for Stavros. Stavros. The catcher will come have a quick chat. So runners now on first and second for the Panthers. And at the plate, it's Jake Mason. Hard hit ball to the left fielder. It's going to be caught. The runners will stay put. And one away for the Panthers. Tristan Malari at the plate for the Panthers. Well, they say he didn't tag up at third base, so they get the double play to end the inning. We'll head to the top half of the sixth, still tied at 4. You are listening to Panther Baseball on TableRockSports.net. We'll keep it right here. I apologize, had an important phone call come through that I had to take there at the end of the inning. As we head to the top half of the sixth. Koffler at the plate for Willamette. He hits a shot down the third baseline, and it'll be foul. Koffler looks at this one low for a ball. Hard hit ball, going to be foul. That one high for ball 4, and Willamette's got the leadoff runner on first. Coach going to come out and take a quick talk with Carson Joe. Probably just settle him down a little bit. Folks, make sure a visit to Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill on the banks of the Rogue River is included on your next trip to Grants Pass. First class food and service awaits you. The gem of the Thomason Hospitality Group, Tap Rock. And for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. So 1 ball and no strikes. A throw over to first, not in time. At the plate for Willamette is Blake Stavros. Joe gets that one past Stavros for strike 2. The count now 1-2. Joe just a little low with that one there. Blue calls it a ball. The count now 2-2. This one up in the zone just a bit. Now full count to Blake Stavros. A hard hit ball to the third baseman. He makes the grab. The throw to first. It's not in time. But they get one. The runner stays at first base. And a great job there by the Panthers to almost come up with the double play. The ball in the dirt. They're going to throw to first, and they're going to say he made it back in time. Joe blows that one by Travis Grantham. And blows that one past him as well. 1 ball now and 2 strikes to Grantham. Running on first base and 1 away for the Wolverines. Off-speed pitch there from Joe. Left that one in a good place. That's where you want that to be with 1 ball and 2 strikes. And strike 3. And Carson Joe gets Travis Grantham to go down looking. That'll be the 5th strikeout of the afternoon for Carson Joe. First pitch is in the dirt. That'll be a swinging strike to Tyson Rather. The runner heads on down to second base. Joe puts that one high in the strike zone. And the count now 2 balls and a strike to Rather. This one, a blooper to the shortstop. That'll be caught for the 3rd out. And we will head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. It's still 4-4. You're listening to Panthers Baseball on Table Rock Sports net.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
We head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. We're all tied up at 4 apiece. Coming to the plate to lead off the bottom half of the 6th inning, it's Cameron Sewell. Sewell looks at that one for ball 1. Sewell hits this one to the first baseman. He'll make the play, step on the bag, and there's 1 out in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Coming to the plate now for South Medford, it's Tanner Douglas. Douglas fouls this one up and out of play. Douglas waits on this one. A breaking ball, but he hits it high in the air to left field. And there's 2 away for the Panthers. Coming to the plate now for South Medford, it's Carson Joe. Joe trying to help out his own cause. That one in the dirt. Both starting pitchers still in the ball game for both teams. Joe looks at that for strike 1. The count now 1-1. This one outside for ball 2. Ball 3 to Carson Joe. Count now 3-1, 2 away here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. And ball 4 to Carson Joe. He'll get the free base. March on down to first, huh? So Joe now at first base for the Panthers. And there's 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 6th. At the plate now for South Medford, it's Elijah Javi. Low for ball 1 to Javi. This one just misses. Ball 2, now 2-0. The off-speed pitch there, in for a strike. They're going to get the runner. Carson Joe in the pickle. And he's going to make it to second base safely. And Carson Joe now at second base. The Panthers have a runner in scoring position here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. A hard hit ball. It's into the outfield. The run's going to score for the Panthers, and they now take the lead in the bottom of the 6th. It's 5-4 South Medford after the base hit from Elijah Havey. And that'll do it for Blake Stavros. Had himself a heck of a game. He went 6 2/3 innings, or excuse me, 5 2/3 innings. He had 2 strikeouts. He'll be credited for 4 earned runs, 1 unearned. Coming in now to pitch for Willamette, it'll be Cruz Martinez. At the plate now for the Panthers, it's Caleb Long. The runner goes, the ball gets by. He'll hold up at second. Now a runner on second base in scoring position for Caleb Long at the plate. Long takes this one for a strike. 1 ball now and 1 strike. Long fouls this one off down the right field line and out of play. And Long's going to get hit for the second time this afternoon. At the plate now for South Medford, it's Kyle Cope with a runner in scoring position. South Medford holding on to that 1-run lead, 5-4. Ball 3 outside to Kyle Cope. And Cope looks at 4 straight balls and will load the bases for the 7-hole hitter, Jake Mason. Mason looks at strike 1. And a hard hit ball up the center. It'll score 1. The second runner will hold up at third. And South Medford now has a 2-run lead here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Up now for South Medford, it is Tristan Malari. Malari takes strike 1 from Cruz Martinez. Martinez delivers outside, 1-1. Foul ball from Malari. Count now 1-2. This one in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. The runner tries to score. He's going to be safe. And South Medford adds another run. It's now 7-4 Panthers. Runners on second and third. Malari, 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 runners in scoring position. That one in for a ball. A full count. Gets him swinging. And that'll do it for the bottom half of the 6th inning. South Medford tacks on 3 runs. They now lead 7-4 as we head to the top of the 7th. It's the last chance for the Willamette Wolverines. South Medford 3 outs away from putting this one away. You're listening to Panthers Baseball on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. We're in the top half of the 7th inning, and it's the last chance for the Willamette Wolverines. They need at least 3 if they want to force South Medford to have to come to the plate again. At the plate now for the Wolverines, it is Dylan Butler. Butler, 1 ball and no strikes. Hits this one to straightaway center field, and it's going to be caught. And there's one away for the Panthers. The new pitcher on the mound for South Medford is Cameron Sewell. Trying to close things out for this Panthers baseball team. Sewell's first pitch, a strike to Noah Cox. Oh, and 2 now to Noah Cox. This one gets by the catcher. A great job by the shortstop, Kyle Cope. To come through that baseball and make the throw to first base on time to get the second out of the inning. South Medford now 1 out away from putting this game away and walking away with the victory. Sewell gets a swinging first pitch to the second baseman, and the Panthers will get the out at first. And that'll do it for this one here at the Crater Baseball Tournament. South Medford victorious 7-4 over the visiting Willamette Wolverines. Folks, today's game was brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Morning motivation, crunching your lunch, and fuel for your road trip begins with My Circle K. South Medford walks away victorious 7-4 over the Willamette Wolverines. It was Carson Joe on the mound this afternoon for the Panthers. He worked 6 complete innings with 5 strikeouts, giving up 4 earned runs. A good job this afternoon from the South Medford Panthers baseball team. And that'll do it for this one from Ann Horn Field here in Central Point. We would like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank South Medford High School Athletic Director for Crater High School's Athletic Director, which we don't have the name on file at the moment, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net and today's broadcast. Special thanks to head coaches Robert Cantwell of Willamette and Josh Moody of South Medford. We have another Table Rock Sports broadcast coming up for you next. Crater takes on Grants Pass. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. South Medford defeats Willamette by a final score of 7-4. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Kobe Cummings, I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night from Ann Horn Field in Central Point, Oregon.